A long time ago, I went to the Fox and Hound one night in a faraway land called Valentine. I went out one night. Now, I wasn't a girl who picked up the fellas at the bar because...
Don't let her lie to you, yes she is.
Okay, I slept with a lot of guys from that bar. Even one of my good friend's husbands, before he was her husband.
And I slept on his couch that night with his cat.
With his cat, who's my godchild. But I digress. So that night, I was out with my friends, and I was walking across the parking lot, and this guy in a yellow Mustang came through the parking lot. He looked at me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm hot." And I went in, and the guy came in, and I saw him around the bar looking at me all night. And he was looking at me, and I'm like, "He loves me. I'm so hot." And I started talking to him, and he was a really nice guy, and he was in town on business from Minnesota, from Minneapolis. And he kept getting up to go to the bathroom a lot. He had to pee a lot, and I was like, God, this guy has a small bladder. But anyway, we're drinking more and more, and we're doing shots, and I'm getting drunk, and my friends are drunk. My friend, and you left, and then Wendy's purse disappeared.
Oh yeah, that was that night.
And so they end up outside to call the police because Wendy's purse has disappeared. And I just somehow end up getting very, very drunk, and this man convinces me that we should go back to his hotel, which is insane to go back to a hotel with a stranger, but I'm a whore. So.
He's a traveling salesman.
He's a traveling salesman, tempting Tom though he may be, as they say in my favorite musical. So I go back to his hotel room with him, and we're getting a little dirty, and he does me some favors, and I'm like, this is great. I love older men. They love to do the favor. And I'm like, all of a sudden I start thinking, God, is he wearing like rubber underwear or something? I'm like, is this guy, what have I gotten myself into? I'm like, what's on his leg? I start to kind of panic. There's something like rubbery on his thigh. I'm kind of reclined and nude, and he's partially unclothed, and I'm reclined and nude, and all of a sudden he stands up from the bed, and it's dark in there, and he holds something up, and I look up, and he goes, "This doesn't bother you, does it?" And he's holding his leg.
His prosthetic leg.
He's holding his prosthetic leg in his hand.
Did you fuck him?
Yes, I did.